Good evening. All right, what's going on? Yeah, welcome. Welcome to Aspen. And yeah, it feels cold. And it feels tight and small in here because yeah, we are in the default as of the the aircraft and avionics update, whatever they call it. Anyway, the beta aircraft and avionics update for MSFS. We are in the CJ4, the citation with the advanced avionics. I think courtesy of working title. I guess what they did was they rolled the working title mod into, man, another amazing default aircraft from MSFS. Excuse me. And yeah, here we are in it. And welcome. So what's going on? Big Cat. Yes, CJ4 showcase you see. Yes, exactly. NPD Explorer. Hey, what's going on? Anon. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. It might be a train wreck. Was I supposed to see that, or was that supposed to be up here? Just kidding, man. Yeah, she flies nice. Yeah, Big Cat. So I did one full flight in this aircraft. And it was actually fairly successful. I flew from Manassas, Virginia, to Teterboro, and it went really well off VATSIM. So this is the first VATSIM foray with this aircraft. Big Cat, everything is small. It really is. I mean, this is tight. I mean, this is like really tight. Like I had to figure out where to put you guys and where to put, VATSIM radio, and it's kind of overlaid with the tablet, and I don't know how this is going to work, but we're going to find out together. So anyway, Anon, it looks chilly in Aspen. You hope the captain has pre-warmed the cabin. No, I've not. It is literally, virtually literally cold and dark in here. So anyway, and yes, Anon with the guitars. Cool. Well, tell you what, I'm not going to go through a full cold, no pun intended, cold and dark tutorial because I'm not an expert. I've flown this thing once. I've done maybe 4 cold and dark startups in 2D, and things went well, but we're just going to kind of go for it. I know how to program the FMC. I know how to use the ProLine 21 avionics good enough. I feel confident we can go on VATSIM and get things done. So, Foolery, what's going on, man? How you doing? Anon Chile, exactly. Yeah, you guys are like way down here. I don't know. We'll figure this out as we go. I may end up putting you here because I don't think I need to see the radio panel, but I need these switches for the startup. So VATSIM wise, we're not on VATSIM. Well, we're going to be on VATSIM, but there's no coverage here, which is fine. And Aspen, by the way, so Aspen, Colorado, as you can probably tell, to Waco, Texas. And why Waco, you might ask? Well, there is a VATSIM event going on in Waco, Texas. In fact, we should pull up our departure and arrival airports. So that's why. So anyway, yeah. And by the way, I'm about 80% better. So you guys are going to have to forgive my voice, and I don't know. I'm going to try to keep the energy level where it normally should be, I guess. But just, you know what? I still don't feel 100% from the weekend and from that trip I took last week. So, all right, well, let's get through this. Battery on. Avionics to dispatch. I already put gas and people on the plane. Now, here's an annoyance I have. I can't move the yoke. I can't remove the yoke. So that's kind of a pain in the butt. So you guys are going to have to look around the yoke. So let's put that on. Foolery all good here. Checking out the Steam release of Dwarf Fortress. Never heard of it, man. That sounds awesome, and I'm glad I'm on the mend too, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, so we're going to pause in it. We're going to pull position off the GPS, and that is it for that step. Right. I'm already having a good time with this. Oh, this is gonna be fun, guys. So we're gonna go. Actually, let's go back to index. I swear I've done this few times. Airport, Kilo, Alpha, Sierra. Everything is just different. Oh, right. I don't put it in there, do I? I don't put it in there. I go to flight plan, and I put it in there. So Kilo Alpha Sierra Echo to Kilo Alpha Charlie Tango. Kilo Alpha Charlie Tango. 657 miles. That looks right. Our alternate today is going to be Dallas Fort Worth. So Kilo Alpha Foxtrot Whiskey. Could use some whiskey right about now. Excellent. I can execute that. And then let's go to our departures and arrivals page. Oh, we need to be careful too, because we could really drain the battery. What's the battery level at? Actually, I'm not sure if that's simulated or not. We're just going to go for it. We'll start the engines after all this is done. So we're going to use 3.3. And we're going to take the Lens 9. And we're going to take that direct, so there's no transition. So let's execute that. And then go to the legs page. And go next. Oops. So lens. And then let's actually pull this over here. After lens, it's keep. Two P's in keep, apparently. Keep, look at this, keep climbing. I think that's supposed to say moron. Like, climb. C-L-I-M-N. And yeah, I know there's another way that you put these things in, but we're doing it this way because we have absolutely no airways. Moron. M-R-O-O-N. Hotel Bravo uniform. Assuming it's Blue Mesa. Well, I don't know, actually. It's usually in order of distance, but... Right? Yeah, Blue Mesa. Okay, good. And then... Alpha Lima Sierra. Let's go ahead. All right. Let's go ahead and execute that, and then let's go to our arrivals page. And at Waco, we're expecting ILS 19. And there is no star, so that is good. So let's execute that. And let's go to the legs page. And you know what? At this point, I think we should start the engines. You can definitely drain the battery. You get a low battery warning. Well, let's start it up because I don't have any way to bind ground power. Anyway, let's see. Big Cat, you are flying to Islamabad in the Phoenix. Sweet, man. Anon, you can do it in 2D mode. I'm sorry, I'm scrolling back in chat. You can get rid of the yoke in 2D mode. You can't do it in VR, man. I've tried. I can't find a click spot. You can't do it. Sorry, guys. Anyway, Micah, what's going on? How you doing? Let me start this thing up first before we run the battery down. So startup is pretty easy because we don't have ground power and I don't have a key bound for it. So let's put the beacon light on. Let's put the nav light on. Let's do this. Nope. And let's get a big cursor. Oh, no. What's with that cursor? Oh, is the sim going to crash? You got to be kidding me. What the heck? Why is this frozen? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Did MSFS just die? What just happened here, guys? Is the stream dead? What happened here? No? It's still up. Sorry, guys. Stand by. What the heck just happened here? Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Stand by, everybody. Ah, this is great. Stand by. What'd you guys do? What happened? Nothing happened. Wait, how did we get all the way down the ramp? What happened? Oh, jeez. All right. Are you guys with me? Are we back? And if we are, uh-oh. What do you got? I can't even keep up with chat. All I know is somebody told some funny jokes because we got drum beats. Uh-oh. Let's see. Hey, somebody pop into chat if you can see and hear things, because I'm worried. Come on. Give me a sign of life. Somebody. Just type. Stream is 5x5. There it is. All right. Cool. All right. Well, let's do it again. All right. So, yeah, I'm not going to go through the whole intro again because you guys have already heard it. But now you get to see how the sausage is made because I lost all of my everything I had set up for the stream is gone, and we're probably not going to make it to where we need to go in time because now we're going to be late. But that's all right. So you guys chat amongst yourselves. I'm going to set this up real quick. I apologize in chat. Y'all are friends and can amuse yourselves. I'm not going to pull up every chart. I'm going to pull up pretty much the taxi diagram here at Aspen and the Lens 9 SID. And we'll pull up the rest later. What I am going to do is pull up our OFP because we need to figure out how much gas we need so that we don't slam into a mountain or crash into some Texas plane. And by plane, I mean PLAIN, not PLANE. I'm going to do this quick and dirty, guys. Sorry about all of this. Sorry about the crash. That doesn't bode well. That doesn't usually happen, to be honest. Knock on wood. Well, it's too late. It happened. If it happens again, have a good night. Because I'm kind of tired anyway. All right. Fuel, I don't usually do it this way. 3570, great. 35. That's too much. That's too little. 3555 looks good. Our takeoff weight is 15,800. So let's just increase the payload till we get to 15,800 ish. 15,854. I love it. Perfect. That's just a perfect loadout in terms of how that goes. That's great. Let's put this back here. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to start this airplane up first. Battery on. Emergency lights on. Avionics can go down there. Let's go ahead and turn the beacon light on. Let's turn the nav light on. And let's start the engines. Start left. Listen to these sounds, by the way, guys. This is epic. All right, that's enough N2. Here we go. Oh, you can just hear it light off. So this is the VATSIM sound pack that I think it was Big Cat. You recommended that I pick this thing up. I listened to it just on my headphones at my desk. It's awesome. So anyway, yeah, VATSIM for the win, exactly. You guys are still telling jokes? Good. Keep telling jokes, because all I want to do is get off the ground. Alright, let's start 2. Startup is so easy. I don't know how accurate this is, but you basically just... you hit the starter button for whichever engine you want to start off, and hit run, and FADEC just takes care of the rest. It's awesome. It sounds so good. Here, listen. God, so good. Trying to calm down. No. There's that hourglass again. Did you guys see that? Oh, man. Every time that hourglass comes up tonight, I'm just going to cringe. All right. I think we're good. Let's go ahead and turn the avionics on. Now watch this. When these avionics spin up, this is so cool. Like the startup procedure, they just kind of... I've never used the Collins ProLine 21 before, but this must be how it works. Look at that. It's like initializing itself. It's so good. Oh, all right. Initialize position. Sounds good. Let's do it. We know how to do this now. Flight plan. Aspen. 2. Where are we going? ACT. We've already practiced this once. Let's move that a little bit out of here. Alternate is Dallas, Fort Worth. Right? Yeah. Sorry about the yoke horn right in your face there. The FW. Excellent. Execute that. Departures and arrivals. We're going off of 3-3 like we said before. Lens 9. No transition. Execute. Oops. No. We need to go to the... Yeah, here's where we put the flight plan in. This is the most appropriate place, not the legs page. So it's lens 9. Oops. Let's go back. Lens, and then after lens, keep. Climbing, CLIMN. Moron, get it? Keep climbing, moron. MOROON. Very clever. Keep climbing, moron. And then HBU. HBU. I will take a look at that in 1 second, and we know it's Blue Mesa because we've done this before. ALS. Julian, thank you. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I can't pay a lot of attention to chat right now. We already had a false start, and I'm trying to make up some time so we can get into Waco with full ATC. But thank you so much for the sub, man. I'm glad you're enjoying this stuff. I know I am, especially tonight. I'm having a good time. All right, cool. So that's all in. Let's go back to our departures and arrivals page. Let's go to our arrival at Waco. There's that hourglass. What the heck is going on? I don't like that at all. ILS 19, execute. That looks good to me. Great. Cool. My back hurts bending over to punch away at this tiny FMC, by the way. So let's go ahead and see what you guys are saying. I'm so sorry. NPD Explorer going to be following along with the Citation Mustang. Awesome, man. Starting engine at the same time. Hopefully you won't crash. Whoa, who parked it? What the heck is that thing? I think my model matching might be messed up. NPD Explorer, if that's you, your Mustang has morphed into some sort of massive twin jet. Big Cat, test up PMDG, FT Sim Sound. I did, briefly. And then stuff came up and I couldn't. Yes, Big Cat, these are the default Avionics. They really are. It is amazing. It's just amazing. So anyway, you guys are still telling jokes. I'm not going to read those. LOL. And Anon, yes. RIP model matching, apparently. If that is NPD Explorer over there, you definitely have gotten an upgrade. All right, cool. So let's go here. I'm not going to explain what I'm doing, but this is basically like the plan mode. Just to check my come on, just check my route. You go to MFD Advance, and then you can go next waypoint. I just want to make sure all this lines up. That looks pretty good. I did brief this departure briefly. Get it? Briefly ALS, and then it's definitely just onto the approach. That looks good to me. Cool. All right, and then back to memory 1, which is where I have the present position set up. Again, I'm not going into all this, and especially not now. We just don't have time. I'm sorry. Something always happens on these streams. Okay, back to index, back to posinit. I think we're done with posinit. Are we done with posinit? I think we are. We already got our flight plan. Perfinite time. Awesome. All right. We're making progress. We're almost ready to get out of here, actually. This doesn't take much time after we're done with the FMC. There's no IRSs to align or anything like that. So Cruise altitude, I believe it's 410. It is. 410. Let's see. Zero fuel weight is roughly 12,350. Gives us a gross weight of 15,867. 15,800. Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, y'all. So if you put in the zero fuel weight, you don't have to explicitly put in the passengers and the cargo. It's actually kind of nice. Takeoff performance. All right, winds. Back to the chat real quick, guys. Sorry. Big Cat, never seen the Hourglass. Is that only with the Oculus controller? No, I think that was the Sim. Because the Sim crashed. That was not Oculus, man. Micah, I'm not too far off from 1K. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I saw it. I guess it was like Monday. I took a look. That's honored. I am honored and humbled, actually, that you guys like this stuff so much. So yeah, man. MPD Explorer, not me. That must be spirit of the two rampers that you ran over. Jeez. Well, they came back to get you, man. Zyro, why did the cat cross the road? Not cat, I mean wolf. To get to the other side. Okay, you guys do jokes. All right, keep telling jokes. This is a distraction thing. Like, hey, don't pay any attention to what the right hand is doing. Just take a look at the left. We definitely should have been airborne by now, folks. We definitely should have been airborne. All right, winds are calm. Nice. Something's working out for us tonight. Something. All right, winds. That's good. Oat is minus what? It's got to be minus something, right? Yeah, -7. How do I make a minus sign? -7. There we go. Look at that. Altimeter is 3025. It'll be worth it, y'all. It'll be worth it. And why don't we go ahead and set that here? 3025. Because this aircraft is just awesome. It's just too fun. I've only flown it once, actually. But it's awesome. In fact, I think I'm in love with it. All right, next. Check this out. Okay, sending the V speeds to the PFD. Send is in progress. So we're going to rotate at 103 knots, which is pretty good considering how high up we are and how kind of heavy we are. Folks, that's it. That's programmed. One thing we need to do. Since we are on VATSIM, we need to tune 2000. Altitude reporting is on. That's good. Let's make sure that TCAS TARA, and that's good. Let's go to the TCAS menu. That's all good. Okay, cool. All right. What'd I forget, guys? What'd I forget? Sorry. Why did the wolf cross? To eat the chicken that went to the other side. Classic. Technical difficulties add to the realism. I agree. I completely agree. I'm just going to do a quick scan of things to make sure that we're set up the way I think we're supposed to be set up in terms of our I'm going to pull up the rest of the charts later. In the interest of time, let's get out of here. 7838. That seems not right. No, I guess that's right. 77.8. Yeah, that's right enough. I mean, we got the altimeter set. It's 3025, and this is saying 3025. So we're gonna go with that. Cool. This is in FMS mode. We don't do anything with the autopilot yet. We need to turn the back up. The standby flight instrument display on, and we also need to kind of turn up the panel lighting so I can see it. It's hard to see the backlighting. Awesome. I'm gonna put this in tune mode because that's where we get our tune our radios in case VATSIM comes online. Let's check to make sure that VATSIM is not online in the greater Aspen, Colorado area. And they're not. Oh, but we are gonna catch up with some folks sooner than later, so that's cool. All right, awesome, very good. Oh, one cool thing. Did we not? Okay. Oh, check this out, y'all. Quick plug for the new version, new beta version of VATSIM radio. Check this out on the map. It plots your route. So you can see when you're going to cross FIR boundaries really easily. New version of VATSIM radio, guys. I think he's going to publish it soon. I know David's been real busy with work stuff. But he should be putting out a new version pretty soon. I don't know where to put that. That's cool. Oh, man. Zyro, VR Sim Pilot, never makes mistakes. You're very kind, sir. You're very kind. You've been watching this channel long enough. You know that I make lots of them. All right, let's taxi out. Taxi light on. Seatbelts on. We can't play the passenger briefing. That's kind of a bummer. Because I know the working title mod had a nice passenger briefing that you could play. That no longer works. Oh, listen to these engines as we just even like lightly add thrust to break away. It's so good. Oh, hello. Who's this? We got some company over here. Fellow BizJet. Oh, things are so choppy. I have a feeling too that because the sim crashed, I don't know, my PC doesn't recover as nicely, so I'm hoping the frames smooth out a little bit. The SID is the Lindz 9, LINDZ 9, Anon, Lindz 9. MPD Explorer, you had a perfect departure at if you're climbing at 4,700 feet per minute. A good 180 knots. Yeah, nice, man, nice. Yeah, this thing climbs like a rocket. Yeah, actually, once we get lined up and kind of ready to go, I'm probably not gonna look at chat for a little while because it's a handful. I mean, you really have to be on your game, especially in VR. It is kind of no joke, guys. Forgive me for the immersion breaking here for a second. I gotta do one thing. Let me just make sure that that is good. It is. Oh, I don't want that up. Don't want that up. Sorry. Oh man, this is so bad. Just so bad. I know. I apologize. I apologize a million times over for this. All right, there. Oop, not there. You guys get to look at Streamlabs. Sorry. There we go. Sorry, guys. Sorry. That's SkyWest 5366. Cool. I guess there's got to be commercial service to here, right? I mean, look at this. Gosh. I mean, this airplane is just amazing. It's hard not to just look outside too, by the way, because this area is so amazing. We did the that multiplayer flight with the Caravan. I think Aspen was our point of departure, and then we went from Aspen. I think it was to where do we go? Telluride. Something like that. That was a fun flight. That was just like one of those chill flights. Looks great. Anon, you can't hear the aircraft that well. It's just... It might just be kind of quiet right now, to be honest. Big Cat. Who hasn't taken the good old Lindz 9 departure? Exactly. External views. I mean, they're good. Here. Oop, I gotta go back inside and stop real quick because I can't stop when I'm outside. Yeah, they're pretty good. Looks like a Citation. I mean, I don't think it's changed much. Now can you guys hear it? Should be able to hear it now. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. Oh man. It makes me want to just get really rich. Yeah, Def can hear now. Sorry. Yeah, it's pretty quiet when we're not spooled up. But we're gonna get loud in a second. Let me check one more thing, guys, and I apologize for this. Let me just make sure that we have the right flap setting. Yeah, flap 15. Cool. All right, let's go. Landing light on. Everybody's seated. So we're gonna basically just go into the first of all, what we can do, we'll go ahead and go to toga mode. That's just gonna set the flight directors to pitch 10 degrees up. There's no auto throttle. So we're in toga mode now. We're gonna go throttle, thrust levers rather, to takeoff power. We're going to, I'm going to hold on the brakes for a little bit. Release brakes, we'll rotate, we'll roll down the runway, we'll rotate at 103 knots. We'll pitch up onto the flight directors, and then once we are several hundred feet off the ground, I'm going to pull it back into the climb detent. We're going to try to climb out at about 200 knots. Then I'm going to arm autopilot. We're going to arm heading and flight level change. And then I'm going to really quickly bug up to 240 knots. One more thing I need to do. Let's go ahead and pre-select our altitude. And we're going all the way up because there's no ATC here. So we're going up to flight level 410. And we're going to see if I don't botch this. So anyway, toga or nothing. Exactly, Micah. Biggest plane to land at Aspen was a 737, any kind of 737. Holy cow. Alright, well, let's go. Actually, let me get a sip of this orange juice. And I'm not lying to you when I say this is orange juice. Oops, come on, we can still go. Oh my gosh, that feels good on my throat. This is day 2 without any kind of medication. Why are we not moving? Let's go. What are we stuck on? I turned damage off, by the way, so if we hit any weird bumps or anything on the runway, we're not going to blow up like we did at BWI. And like I saw Captain Shack, oh my god, man, it was heartbreaking. He had the same kind of issue we did at BWI. I mean, he tried taking off from an actual runway, but he hit some kind of bump, invisible bump in the runway, and it destroyed the airplane. Like, all that cold and dark setup was for naught. And it was heartbreaking. I'm like, oh my god, man, I'm with you. I feel you. Look at this. I'm going to try to look outside a little bit too, because this view is amazing. And look at chat and try to fly this thing, but you just forgive me. I mean, there's probably a lot of professional citation drivers out there you could watch that do it better than I do. All right, let's go full. 1 second. Okay, so ECAM check, right? Pitot static. It needs to be on. Okay, now we're ready to go. That was a test. That was a takeoff config test. All right. Hold on the brakes. Listen to this. Smash that like button for this. Oh, yes. And we already set trims, by the way, don't worry. Definitely didn't just set the trims. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. B1. Rotate. Rotate. Rotate! Come on, rotate. You're up. There we go. That was messy. Climb to 10. Nose down trim. That's normal. Heading sync. Oops, heading sync. Flight level change. Heading. Autopilot on. Speed up. Nav. LNAV 1, autopilot, flight level change. 200 knots. Bye-bye Aspen. Whew. We're in the climb detent, right? Yes. Oh, flaps up. Flaps up. Now we can climb a little faster. And it looks like... Brilliant. And it looks like we're having some memory issues, so let me go ahead and just do a Control R to bring you guys back and close that, because maybe that's killing our... Whatever. Beautiful views here, by the way, right? Nothing to see here. There we go, and we're back. Bug the speed up to 240 knots. Sorry about that. Yes, bye, chat. Longitude is even easier. It's got auto throttle. Well, that's just cheating, man. Come on, auto throttle. Give me. Beautiful. Just want to get the speed up to about 240 knots in the climb here, and then we will take an outside view. Nah, take an outside view now. Outside view. Hold your ears. RIP headphones. Oh. Well, that made it all worthwhile. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, screenshot. Click. Oh, click, 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 click. So many screenshots. Oh, somebody, anybody. Note the time at least. Oh, it's such a screenshot. Cessna, pay me money. Textron. Ah, but it's beautiful. Love it. Keep bugging the speed up here a little bit though. I think real pilots who fly biz jets tend to do this slowly as to not cause the pitch down, because you know Fletch is a I mean it's a speed it's speed dependent. It's a pitch mode. So if you like crank the speed up, it's gonna pitch way down to catch that airspeed. 240 knots all the way up. Let's go. Big cat, like the Proline Avionics better than the G5000. I agree, man. I agree. Well, I don't have a lot of experience on the 5000. Look, oh my gosh. Whew. Sorry. Time to admire some stuff. This plane kind of makes you sweat on the departure. It really does. I mean, that's no joke. And we're already at... All right, we need to set standard, folks. Apologies. I forgot we're in Colorado. Oh, look at this, man. We're climbing like a rocket, 240 knots at 3,100 feet per minute. I think we can go direct, too. Let's just go direct to... Yeah, we're not going to hit a mountain. Let's go direct to Maroon. Cut the corner. Save us a little bit of time. Now that we're obviously clear of terrain. Look at how... My gosh. I always forget how beautiful Microsoft Flight Simulator is with the seasons and the terrain. And like this part of Colorado is just a perfect showcase of it. Anyway, more airliner feel, more used to it. Yeah, I think that's right with the Proline 21. I agree. I don't know. Coming from just the GA world, I find it... Okay, coming from GA just like massive panes of glass in your face world, I know it's still glass, but I find it like, easier to use. I don't know. Something about it. I find the Proline... just a lot more intuitive. Okay, so we are going direct to Moron at this point, and that's definitely not gonna... I mean, we cut that corner way too close, so that's accurate. Keep syncing up the heading bug here. That departure wasn't bad though, right? I mean, I forgot to retract the flaps on schedule, but I think that went pretty well. We didn't overspeed. We got it into the climb detent on time, and I think that went pretty well. Honestly, that was the part that I was the most nervous about of this entire thing. Heisenberg, what's going on? How you doing? You joined at a good time, or maybe you've been here for a while lurking outside the chat, but whatever it may be, welcome. Sorry about all this noise. I need to adjust my headset because somebody screwed it up. somebody named Moi. Big Cat, you flew the hell out of this plane early on. It was this in the fly-by-wire, and only the Citation had full VNAV, even back down. Even the fly-by-wire didn't have full VNAV? That's kind of weak. So, 320 Neo, for goodness sakes. I love this plane. Guys, I gotta tell you, man. I know we need to spread it around, obviously, but I'm thinking we're going to do more streams in the Citation. I mean, this thing just opens up more fun opportunities, you know, just for flying rich people around. Oh, by the way, so we are flying today. Who's back there? Who's back there with your... We do have seatbelts signs on. Who's back there? We got 6... let's see. 6 oil executives who were enjoying a weekend of skiing and frolicking in Aspen. A long weekend, since it's Thursday. They overstayed their welcome. They were actually asked to leave the lodge. And are now on their way back to their homes in the Waco area. Right? Is there oil in Waco? I don't know. I don't know anything about Waco. I mean, for good or bad. I don't know anything about Waco. But I know it's Texas, and there's oil in Texas. So we got a bunch of oil execs back there. They're probably consuming copious amounts of scotch right now. Yes, they are. Guys, keep it down back there, please. Big Cat. Oh, you're a glass cockpit, baby. I don't know. I like a little bit of glass. I like a little bit of steam. I don't know. Ethan, what's up, man? Ethan, you're having a crash to desktop. Sorry, real quick, Micah, thanks, man. Thank you. Thanks for the screenshot, man. That was a pretty good one, I thought. Ethan, you're having a CTD when entering VR with Quest 2. Huh. Ethan, that could be a lot of stuff, man. Head over to Discord after this. I can't. Unless somebody else in chat wants to help out, I can't troubleshoot while I'm trying to do this. We can chat about it maybe once we get up into the cruise. Let me range out a little bit here. But yeah, Ethan, that could be a lot of things. Sorry, man. Buzz, what's up? How you doing? Big Cat flew by wire. Just really got managed descent. Did it? Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't know. I flew the fly-by-wire for a while. I thought VNAV was pretty good. The TBM, I know you mentioned that in Discord. I got to get the TBM. I'm afraid of the TBM because I'm afraid that there's that hourglass. Dang, what is that? Something's going on with my PC. That like this aircraft, I will just want to fly it and then not fly anything else. Anon, Ethan, loading VR. Okay, yeah, thanks for helping him out, man. Load up link while MSFS is starting. No, don't do that, Ethan. Load the man. Yeah, Anon's right. Go over to the Discord, Ethan, and just look at the there's a pinned startup sequence that I find works consistently good for me, and I think it works well for most people. So Ethan, yeah, hit that. JB, what's up, man? 516. JB, man, I have yet. It's been like a week before I've seen. Actually, it's been more than a week since I've seen one of your live streams. I've seen some of your recorded stuff. I haven't seen a live stream. It just doesn't line up. Like, I'll go to YouTube and then it's like, oh, JB Gaming was live 2 hours ago. Like, damn it. Like, those were always good times when I could catch your live stuff. Alright. Can we, like... We're in the climb to 10. I can't go... You don't want to... No. Apparently there's a full thrust, like, time limit that you want to be in the TO detent. So that's why we're in the climb detent. Now we're only climbing at 1,100 feet per minute. Although we are at flight level 370. So, not too bad. Not too shabby, right? Not too shabby. Buzz, how was my day? My day was good, man. How was yours? Hopefully you got that charger issue straightened out. Ethan, yeah, man, stick around. Stick around here, stick around in the Discord. I don't know, I think we have a good time. I always have a good time. Big Cat TBM is a badass plane, yeah. And like we were talking about in Discord, I'm sorry, I'm a little behind on the chat, but yeah, it's almost, that's like an attainable, I mean, I use air quotes when I say attainable, you know, aircraft for a just regular old pilot. Well, he's got a ton of money. But you don't need a type rating to fly the smaller ones. I don't think you even need a type rating to fly like the 900 series. I don't know what the weight is on those, but I'm pretty sure you don't even need a type rating, which is scary, but awesome because, you know, go get your private, get your complex, and get your high, you know, high performance. You technically don't even need an instrument rating. I mean, nobody is ever going to insure you in it, but yeah, you can get one. Brian Rojas, what's up, man? How you doing? Big Cat, gotta love the Quest VR checklist. Exactly. It's like a memory. They're memory items for me at this point. Guys, I don't know if you can hear the engines or not. Honestly, I think they're appropriate. I mean, it's a good whine in the background, but it's not terribly loud, which I would expect from a, you know, well-insulated, soundproof bizjet. Anon, it loads into the plane from there. Oh, you guys, okay, cool. Yeah, thanks for helping out, man. And again, Ethan, just check out that list on the Discord. I think that will help you. JB, oh, you haven't been streaming. Okay, well, that's all right. There you go. Then I don't feel too bad that I haven't missed one, because if the reason is that you haven't been doing them, oh, look at this. We're already at our cruising altitude of 41,000 feet, ladies and gentlemen, at HBU. So let's go ahead and do a quick check here of the fuel at HBU. Oops. There's no room in this airplane. There's like no room. This cockpit flight deck is tiny. All right, Blue Mesa. We should be ahead of schedule. I didn't set a timer because honestly, I'm not sure where the timer is in this aircraft. HBU. So 15 minutes. That feels right. We should have about 3,000 pounds of gas left. I think we do. Close. 1860. Wait, what the hell? Did we screw something up? No, jeez, 2860. 2992. That's fine. We're already at that hourglass. Stop that. We took some extra gas too, so I think we'll be all right now. All right. So we're leveling off. We got to pay attention because we don't have an auto throttle. Sorry about this in chat. You know, you can hear the subtle tones of the engines. Nice, man. Nice. Oops. No, there we go. So we're going to let the speed build until we get just under the red line. Survivor, what's going on? How you doing? I haven't seen or heard from you in a while. I hope you're well. Good to see you. Anon, how high can we go? Ooh, the service ceiling is something a real pilot should know in this aircraft. I don't know. I think flight level 450 sounds correct. I don't think we're going too much above that, but from some videos I've watched with real citation CJ4 pilots, above flight level 400 is where these things like to be, but I'm not sure how much more above. Survivor, excuse me, wow, 820 subs. Yeah, I know. Somebody mentioned that, and I am as shocked and humbled as you might be. It's crazy. Crazy. Bombasso, it's crazy you can fly those planes in single engine land. Exactly. You know what's even more crazy is this aircraft is it can be certified for single pilot ops. So what we're doing right now in the real world is actually not outside the realm of possibility. We got to keep an eye on that speed because we're getting up to that tape, and I definitely want to get us up as close as we can go. Because I have a feeling that ATC is going to be logged off by the time we get to Waco. Let's start to... Now we'll let it climb. We're at Mach 0.73. It's our ground speed, 455 knots. That's not bad. That's not bad, folks. Survivor, can you have the mod? Yeah. Well, let's talk about it. Buzz. I mean, you gotta talk to Buzz. You gotta talk to Buzz and Anon. That's their territory, man. I don't know. Andrea, what's going on? How you doing? What's the cruise Mach? I think it's around 0.77. 0.77 is where we like to be. It's basically just under that. See that red line that's creeping up right now that I'm like laser focused on? How about that for a close-up, guys? I don't do a lot of this. Oh, actually, it hurts my eyes to do that. I don't want to get too close to the red line, but I definitely want to keep it coming up. So apparently what you do is you let it get up to red line, so we're still in the climb detent, and then you just kind of gradually knock it off a little bit until it stabilizes. I mean, you don't want to be too close to it, right? I mean, if we hit some rough air, although it seems pretty smooth up here. I mean, I'm not a professional CJ4 pilot, so I don't exactly know, but I did stay in a Holiday Inn Express. And we're getting close to 0.77. I think that's pretty good. A27, nice. Oh, Micah, flight level 450. Nice. I was pretty close. All right, cool. Thanks for that info, man. All right, we're getting real close. So there's a little magenta trend line. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but I want to make sure that little trend line is just going down a little bit. There we go. I think I want to get it close, but I don't want to be too close. Let's see how close we can get it. Anyway, 0.77 is the fastest. Okay. Cool. That is good to know. You know, that's quite a jump. Yeah, from like... I mean, that's a big jump from what I'm used to flying. I think that's what we're all used to flying, you know, the 7.3 or the 320. You know, usually what? 350, 360, something like that. Yeah, jumping up to the 400s in terms of flight levels. I agree, man. Citation Max on YouTube, always single pilot. Oh, cool. That'd be crazy in this, right? I thought it was nuts that the Phenom, I saw some YouTube videos of Phenom pilots flying single pilot, and I thought that was crazy. I'm not terribly happy being that slow, though. Come on, let's get up a little closer to that red line. 0.77 is a tad quick in your 172. 77 knots is a tad quick in your 172, my friend. Given that approach that we witnessed at that, was it Harlingen, Texas? Let's get this out of the climb detent. Come on, there we go. Just backing it off a little bit here. Let's see what that gives us. I like that. Close to the red line, but not too close. Right about there. I'm going to be watching that the entire flight. Excuse me. Buzz is the wrench, man. Buzz, you've been doing a good job because we haven't seen a whole lot of inappropriate spamming. So well done. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Survivor, you're back. Welcome back. Anon, she's going to start telling you if there's an overspeed, and even then the limit given to the pilot won't be the limit of the aircraft. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so it's not like we need to get the thing inspected or the wings are going to fall off or anything like that. All right, good. That's good to know. Well, let's keep it going then. I'm like completely throttle jockeying it right now too, by the way. Do we have a discontinuity? That nothing to see here. Hey, everybody, look somewhere else. Look at chat real quick. There we go. Oh. Nuts. I actually didn't want to clear that. Ah. Are we that close? There's no way we're that close. What happened here? Well, it's fine. I screwed up. I shouldn't have cleared that. I should not have cleared that. That's all right. All good. That's my lack of proficiency with this FMC. Mark, thanks for the subscription. Sorry, I heard the ding, and I'm not the most proficient on this aircraft yet, so I didn't have a chance to say hi. But thank you for the subscription. Welcome on board. Good to see you, man. Buzz, 1,000 face reveal. I'm telling you guys. I mean, for all of you who like this channel, our channel, and are asking for a face reveal, I mean, you're asking for people to unsubscribe at that point. A face reveal would only discourage people from enjoying what enjoyment you might get out of this channel, man. No chance. Well, no chance. I'll tell you what, Buzz. Remind me tomorrow. I will post a picture of yours truly. I mean, if you really are interested, I will post a picture of yours truly flying the real-world Piper Arrow. I can't get this speed right. I'm just going to set it here and leave it. And if we get... Well, not there. I'm going to leave it like a little bit under the climb to 10. If I can get it. Come on. Go down. There you go. I'm going to leave it like right there. And if... And I guess if we get the ding, we have not overstressed the airframe, and then we'll just back it off a little bit. Yeah, you guys saw it. My FAA has entered the chat. Nah, not yet. We're good, man. This is programming the FMC. That's just avionics. We're still flying our route. We're still direct to Alamosa, which is, I mean, it's far. So we're good, man. We're good. And we're going to get vectors when we get close anyway, and if not, we'll just go heading mode. It's good. It's good. I know what to do. That kind of threw me off because that says ALS, and that's no chance that's ALS. Oh, maybe it is. Yeah, that is ALS, and then we're going to be direct after ALS. All right. Anyway, yeah, that's just bad navigating, bad flight planning. Poor situational awareness. Anyway, excuse me. Can I re-enter the legs page? Probably. It's basically what it was the disco in between the end of our route and the IAF. I'm not too worried about it. I wish I could get more precise with my throttle though, because I'd really like to just knock it back like right there. Let's leave it right there and let it settle. All right, just at the edge of the red line. So we'll see how it all started with them being hired on. I missed some chat. Sorry guys. I can scroll up though, I think. Yeah. Scroll down a little bit. This plane was working titles baby from day one. Exactly. And then they got contracted by Asobo, I guess. And I mean, I love the way Asobo and MSFS are doing this, like with INI and now working title. I mean, just bringing these guys on and paying them and rolling their awesome work into the default aircraft. I mean, it's amazing, right? It's so good. Range on the ND. Yeah, we can range out some more. There's 100. There's 200. Let's get rid of... let's see, I got a bunch of waypoints. Well, you know what? We can get rid of those. So if we go here to lower menu and go down here. Oops. No, that's a little bit difficult in VR. Let's go down here. Map symbols. And then get rid of that. Get rid of that. And there we go. Cool. So now we're ranged out 200 nautical miles. Is there a new VR sim pilot emoji based on real life? I don't know what that would be. It'd be scary. Yeah, that might be it. Mike, don't forget people. Tomorrow's episode 2 of Up in the Sky. Oh yeah, man, that vlog is awesome. That is, yeah. Micah, can you? Anon, Micah put it up in the content creators section of the Discord, and you guys should go join Micah's Discord. By the way, I mean, don't rely on the VR Sim Pilot Discord. Go join Micah's Discord and subscribe to his channel, by the way, because yeah, that was really good. That was informative and like really, really, really well produced. I mean, you guys like want a lesson in how to do video production. Go look at that video. Big Cat, if someone can do it right, just pay them. Exactly. Yeah, they've got, I mean, I'm sure they have a budget. I mean, it's Microsoft. It's not like they're just throwing money away. It's a they've got good business practices, so I'm sure that division has a budget, but it's got to be massive. Well, it's got to be pretty big. And if they use it well, yeah, hiring contractors is a good idea. We do that at work all the time. I mean, if we want, even some strategic stuff done, but, it's going to be something that takes a couple years and then it's done and it's going to be steady state. Yeah, just hire contractors to do it. I mean, yeah, they cost a lot of money. It's, 150, 170 bucks an hour. Depending on the skill level and the role, but I mean, it beats hiring a whole bunch of staff and then letting them go, or hiring a bunch of staff and then keeping them on the payroll, and then that's silly. Excuse me. Anon, you're gonna check it out, but can you trust him? I don't know. I think of all of the people in the chat that you can trust, it would be Micah. The person at the controls of this virtual aircraft, maybe I would be a little more suspect of. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. How are we doing on gas, by the way? So we passed Alamosa a little ways ago, and we should have had 2,700 pounds, and now we have 1,500 pounds. I guess that's okay. We should have burned 800 pounds. How do we know what our fuel burn is? So 630 pounds per hour. It's a lot of math, guys. I think we're doing okay. Micah, 10 years of... Okay, so Buzz, you got a huge headache? That sucks, man. It's something going around, trust me. I've got it. I've had it since I got back from my trip, and it's lingering, and something going around. Micah, I didn't want to say anything about your professional career or your personal life, so I'm glad that you chimed in with that. Yeah, exactly. I mean, geez, yeah. Exactly, Micah. You put your creds in there. I knew. I mean, I think we talked about that before. I didn't want to say anything. But yeah, you guys should go check out Micah's videos because they're really good. I mean, and the resume posted right there will tell you why. Plus, obviously, just, I mean, you're creative, and you know, it's, they say it, I mean, it's intuitive, it seems. So yeah. I know, I never know in pounds either, but there's no good way to change this aircraft from kilos, rather from pounds to kilos. I usually do everything in kilograms too. The only reason is because I learned how to do all this flight sim stuff from Flight Deck to Sim, who does everything in kilos. So I just now do everything in kilos, even though I'm flying in the US in flight sim. But in this aircraft, there's no way to change it from pounds to kilos. So there you go. Hang on, might as well say that we've got 1,500 Shadulias. You people outside of the US and your metric system that makes perfect sense and is logical and scientific and all that. What are you thinking? Jeez. Freedom units. We use freedom units here. Big Cat Asobo's got another recent game called A Plague Tale Requiem that is very popular. Oh, wow. Interesting. Well, hopefully Asobo will focus on this and not that. Buzz, you're going to be right back. All right, yeah, go take care of yourself, man. You got a headache, go do what you need to do. Talk to your folks, right? And I would tell you to go take something, but go talk to your adult beings in the home and tell them you have a headache. And they will help you. How many? I don't know. How many pounds to a kilogram? I don't know. Ethan, you just hit up the VR help on Discord and would appreciate the help. All right, yeah, man, cool. I'm sure somebody will be popping in there soon. If not somebody, then I will be in there after we are safely on the ground in Waco, Texas to take a look. So yeah, man. Yeah, Anon's right, man. Big Cat, how many feet in a mile? 5,280? Is that right? 5280, Big Cat? Am I right? I mean, obviously I'm not Googling it. I think that's right. 1 pound is 0.45 kilograms. It couldn't be just 0.5, right? You got to throw that 0.5 in there. What's up with that? Man, we got a long ways to go. Who picked this route? Jeez. Who over in the VR flight suggestions section of Discord picked this route? Just gonna back off the speed a little bit. There we go. Yep. Yeah, we're encountering a little bit of rough air, so let's back off that just a touch. I want to get there, but I also don't want to rip the wings off. Speaking of wings, let's go outside real quick. Let's take a look. Volume down, everyone. Yeah, actually, it's kind of quiet. Oh, yeah. Whew. So beautiful. I love this thing. Look at that. I mean, that just looks fast. Down a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. Whew. I wish I could have chat up. That's the one thing I miss about having the Oculus window pulled in, is I could actually see you guys and do these outside views, but I unfortunately can't. Holy cow. God. Not just the aircraft, but the scenery. Oh, beautiful. Those contrails, that's pretty good too. It's amazing how the landscape changes too. I mean, we're out of the Rockies now. I guess we're flying close to, okay, well, still Colorado. Looks like there's another aircraft. Do we have TCAS on? We should. We got traffic on. We don't have terrain. We don't have weather. We probably should have had... I guess we should have had terrain on. Sync the heading bug. When we left Aspen, since last time I checked, there was a little bit of terrain around Aspen. Oh, you were asking Anon. Oh, sorry, man. I ruined it. Hey, well, that's pretty good that I knew that, too. Come on. Give old VR Sim Pilot a little bit of credit. Yeah, 5,280 feet. Luis, what's going on? How you doing? Heart back at you, man. Good to see you. Anon sees 7,845 feet of runway and has no idea if it's a field or a shuttle landing facility. So that's about, what, 2,000 meters? No, 1,800 meters? Is that about right? Isn't it like 3 feet to the meter-ish? Is that right? Big Cat, I know the answer to that. There you go. Luis got it. Luis got it first. Oh, that's my manipulator doing that. What's going on? Stop that. Yeah, Luis is correct. 3 feet per yard. I think it's about the same for meter. Anon, you know there's 6 feet 6 to 1.98 meters. All right, none of that makes sense, man. Buzz, welcome back. Oh, standard door frame sizes. That's interesting. Is that true? It seems low. I mean, I'm not tall, so my 5 feet 11 inches fits nicely through any door frame. Now you guys know how tall I am. Big Cat, meters make as much sense to me as yards to you. What's the standard measure of a foot based on? I don't know. Somebody's foot, I would imagine, right? I don't know. Luis, I'm good. I'm getting better. I think about 80%, 85%. I'm good enough that I don't need to take medicine, which I love because I hate taking medicine. So for the last day and a half, I've had 0 medicine in my body, and I've felt so much better. I actually went to the gym today, exercised for a little bit, and yeah, feeling good. On the mend. Anon, in the UK, it's 1981 by 762. What is that? Millimeters? In America, we measure yards and base length on football fields and basketball nets. Exactly. Yeah, that's kind of weird that really the only time you use yards is in sports. Yeah, I don't get it. Luis, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I feel better. Tomorrow's going to be, I'm hoping, knock on, where's that? There it is. Knock on wood, 100% tomorrow. Head's a little stuffy. A little bit of a cough, a little bit of a scratchy throat, but if you guys can deal with it on stream, then I'm good with it. Man, I love this new feature of VATSIM radio, by the way. I was gonna say no way affiliated with VATSIM radio. I mean, VATSIM radio is freeware, so even if I was affiliated with it, who cares? It's awesome. Who's this? That's American 866. He's like, he's way below us. We're in a BizJet, man. We fly it. Flight level 400 or above. What are they still looking at here? It looks like I can't get the. Oh, you can get the ATIS. Are you serious? This is new. At Waco, ATIS Charlie, 180 at 6. Overcast 7500, temp 23. I can get the ATIS now by hovering over this? Are you kidding me? Visual 19 is still in use. That is nuts. Oh, David, man. David Black. VATSIM Radio. Go buy him a coffee. I actually threw him a donation today. Just for this new version. It's better than payware plugins, guys. It's amazing. Use yards for golf and golf too. Exactly. exactly. Yeah, like when I hit my drive, like 290, it's always 290 yards. Yeah, right. It's like 290 feet. Well, or it's like 250 yards, but out of bounds. Buzz, you gotta go. Survivor, hit Buzz up on Discord. Survivor, if you're still watching, man, just don't give Buzz too much intel. Just saying. Anon, haha, American, you suck. We're flying high, exactly. Take that, American. We're not even worried about you. I'm wondering where they are on TCAS. I guess they're so far below us. They're not even showing up on TCAS. Because we got traffic over here too. They're just not showing up. That's cheating. It is cheating. But it's... Look, the workload in VR, single pilot on VATSIM is high enough. You need a little bit of help. So that is where VATSIM radio comes in and really shines. Buckle Bunny, what's up? Just left Aussie Flight Simmer, was live, and now look, you see another live MSFS. Welcome. Good to see you, man. Hope you are enjoying this VR content. I'm not sure if does Aussie Flight Simmer, does he do VR, or is that... I don't subscribe to that channel. I think I will. I think I will take a look at that. But yes, this is full VR content. What you are seeing is broadcast live from my face to your monitor or phone or whatever device you're watching this on. But anyway, welcome. Good to see you. Anon, tune up when in range like normal people. I mean, I'll give them a... What, are you talking about the FIR that we're going to cross? No, I'll call them up in advance. I'm a good VATSIM citizen. Actually, it tells me when I can take a break, too. It looks like I can kind of catch a quick break pretty soon without having to ask for time away. Haha. See what I did there, Anon? Buckle Bunny, you would smoke me on 18. What do you mean on 18? I don't get it. You probably would in whatever it is. Because I am... If you're talking about any kind of flight sim, yes, you would. Like in an F-18 maybe? Yeah. Or in just flying these aircraft in general? Yep, you probably would. Micah, you are... Oh, you're working on episode 2 now. Oh, cool, man. How far along do you have it, if you don't mind me asking? Are you like in final edits, or you're like just got the rough cuts, putting them together? And I'm speaking in very limited editing terms right now, because I'm not a very good editor. I think I've produced like 3 edited videos on this channel, and they're probably laughable compared to your stuff, man. Buckle Bunny, we left Aspen, Colorado, and we are flying to Waco, Texas, where there is a VATSIM event going on that I'm hoping to catch up with. So yeah, we're going to Waco. Kilo Alpha Charlie Tango. Buzz, yeah, I'm kidding around, man. You guys have fun. Survivor's a good guy. Survivor is a good person. One of the smartest people I know. Buckle Bunny. He's got like 100k subs, and he is... Oh, lives are huge. Oh, cool, man. I'll check it out. Alex, what's up, man? Can you play Flight Sim on the Xbox Series? Yes, I believe you. I don't have an Xbox. I think you can. Oh, Buckle Bunny, you were talking about golf. Oh, you... Dude. My friend. Guarantee you'll smoke me on 18. I love golf. I've played a lot of golf. I don't know. I can't get good at it. My kid is good at golf. The kid's real good at golf. I put my daughter up against you. My daughter is going to play in a tournament in February in Destin, Florida. Will be the next event that we will be at in the sunny Gulf shores of the Panhandle of Florida, Destin, Florida. Anon got it. I don't know why I didn't get it. I'm dense. Sorry. I'm using the excuse. I'm still getting over something. How many miles do we have to go? Tell you what. I'm going to take a quick break before we cross this FIR and things get a little bit more busy. Give me like 1 minute. All right, guys. Headset's going to go a little weird. I'm trying to put it down in the seat. I'll be back in like 1 minute. Sorry about that, folks. I'm gonna take a quick break before we get too much closer to, it looks like, Fort Worth Center. Let's close that. Let's sync this. Although I don't think I need to do that anymore. Fort Worth Center. Put them in the active. There we go.
Contact regional approach 125.02
oh,
and we'll
no
see
hourglass.
if they can get you there.
Okay, we'll contact
there we go.
Approach for Southwest 219.
Cool. Let's see. What are you guys talking about? What I miss? What I miss? Oh, Mikey, you're writing the script. Cool, cool. Sorry about that. Post-production. Buckle Bunny, am I playing live? Yes, I'm on VATSIM, so you can do whatever you want within the rules of VATSIM. Just don't give me any RAs, okay? No TCAS RAs. We had that once when somebody intercepted me in an F-18 as I think a joke, and it sucked because I was in a 738 or a 320. And I got a bunch of TCAS RAs. So anyway, we're on VATSIM.
Delta 38, contact Houston Center 134.42. Good night.
Buckle Bunny, Jesus, I sound young. Are you talking to me? Talking about me? I sound young? Oh man, you're just asking for
thanks for your patience
a giveaway.
Contact Waco approach now on
Buckle Bunny, man, we may need to. You, all right? Buckle Bunny is going to win a prize. We don't do a lot of giveaways on this channel, but you're gonna win a prize. Buzz, man, good night. I hope that headache goes away, man.
5.02. Good night.
Late 20s, not for 30 years. I hope you're not talking about me, man. Let's see. Never said the pilot's getting a bourbon in flight. What? No chance. Look, TXP Gaming. What's going on, man? I think I missed a lot of chat. Sorry. Let's see. Who is him? Our drunk pilot. Holy shit. He was born in the 60s. No way. Oh my gosh. What you guys are going back and forth here. Let's see. Yeah, Anon, exactly. Airbus did not like the F-18 intercept. Yeah, by the way, Buckle Bunny, man, if my voice sounds weird and I'm coughing a lot, watch back some of the other streams. My voice sounds a little bit different. I was pretty much
American 1506, you're
on my
still on
back,
with center, approach 125.02.
completely incapacitated this weekend with something I picked up on a business trip to Las Vegas over the previous week, and a weekend trip to New York with my family. So yeah, I was ill and I'm just getting over it, man. So please forgive me. My age, yeah, I am somewhere between the age, I was born between the years I'll give you a range, 1960 and 1995. How's that? If you can guess, you'll win a prize. You already are going to win a prize. You said I sound like I'm in my 20s. You, sir, let's see. What can we give away? I got it. Buckle Bunny, you are going to win a free copy of the amazing, and we just flew this plane, I think last stream, the amazing fly-by-wire 320 Neo. You will receive a free copy of this. Hit me up in Discord, and I will send you all of the information where to claim your free copy of the fly-by-wire A320 Neo. It is a fantastic aircraft, and I think you'll enjoy it. So thank you. Let's see.
What time was you at 539.7? Was you at 37?
Pilot Club 1397.
Look, TXP should get the Airbus 380. Yeah.
Welcome aboard.
I don't think that one's quite ready for prime time, is it?
They're not.
Getting a lot of stutters up here all of a sudden. No, not an STD. Something worse than a cold, but not quite COVID. So some kind of flu. I don't know. But that was pretty funny.
2365 center. Good evening.
I don't think
Waco
Mrs. VR Sim Pilot would appreciate that comment, but it's pretty funny. Micah, no. Nope. Thank you, though. Appreciate that. No. I think previous years. Let's see. Who do we have here? You picked up in Gooey on a trip. You're a girl, not a sir. I apologize. I 1,000% apologize. I've made that mistake so many times. Buckle Bunny, I apologize for that gaffe. I'll give you an additional free copy of, let's see, if you use X-Plane, you now also win a copy of the fantastic Zebo 738. And better pushback. I'll throw that in as well. Sorry, Buckle Bunny.
Sky Blue Radio 1, descend to pilot's discretion, maintain 10,000.
I should never assume any sort of gender or anything like that. It's actually, in all seriousness, I apologize, man. Seriously, I apologize. Look, TXP, someone thinks you're talking to them. Yeah, I don't know.
2365, descend to maintain 10,000.
Anon. You want to win the giveaway. Anon, you've won too many freeware copies of things in the recent past. Buckle says there's no way this guy is even 40. He sounds very young. Man, you guys. Let's not be ageist now. Come on. Oh, Sean, what's going on, man? Long time no see. How are you?
Walker 2365, contact Waco approach.
I haven't seen you in a long time. I hope you're doing well. What's up? Let's call these guys up. What are we? Oh my gosh, what are we? 1202? Yeah, 1202 Romeo. Fort Worth Center, good evening. Citation 1202 Romeo about to cross into your airspace.
Citation 1202 Romeo, Fort Worth Center, good evening. Squawk 2216.
2216 at 1202 Romeo. 2216 is how you do this. Boom. Okay, he didn't ask me to ident. That's good, because this ident button doesn't work. You have to actually go into the tune page of the FMS and do it. We're getting a lot of stutters. I don't like that. I don't like that. This does not bode well. Yeah, Sean, man, 22 people watching. Awesome. Well, to all the 22 people watching, thanks for watching. I'm glad you all are here. Micah, both of those are free, just FYI. Exactly. Micah, don't give it away. Come on. That's the joke on this channel, folks. Yeah, I can barely afford to buy payware sceneries and aircraft for the sim for myself to provide you with this fantastic entertainment. Maybe one day we'll be able to do some giveaways in real life. I don't know. We'll see. Need to up my streaming
Radio
game,
check.
I guess. It works. It works.
555.
Buckle, he did it again. It said, man. I say man to everybody. I say man to my daughter. Give me a break. Big Cat, how generous of me. Giving away all these free airplanes. Exactly. Yes. Look, TXB, they are trying to guess my age. They can try. Sean, you're tired? Sorry, man. Yeah, it's got to be soon, right, Sean? Sean, yeah. Congrats again, man. That's amazing. I know that's your first. Congratulations,
Fort
man.
Worth Center. Good evening, Waco altimeter 3009.
Buckle says they're saying he's in his 50s. Not possible. I'm not. All right. I'm not in my 50s. So well, that's it. You know what? The guessing game is over. You guys are going to narrow it down. It's like that game you play as a kid. Oh my gosh. X-Plane 12. Sorry. That's a... Man, come on, man. X-Plane 12 is rubbish. Says, hello from London. Hello, X-Plane. I'm just going to call you XP12R. How's that? We don't discriminate Sims here, but XP12R, what's up? Good to see you, man. I was about to say man, but Buckle Bunny has rightfully corrected me. I should not use gender-specific pronouns. So XP12R, hello to you from the U.S. Hope you're doing well in London. Micah, I need that 1,000 mark for the ads. I know, Micah, and then it's just cash is gonna roll in. All right, so we are seeing TOD here on our ND. Now's where I get in over my head, because I've only flown this aircraft, like I said, once before for a full flight. Now we do have VNAV, and I think we should arm it. Okay, V out is about
Blue
to
7,
arm.
you're leaving my airspace to
Good.
the east. Memphis Center is offline. Radar service is terminated. Frequency
Once
change
again, I
approved.
don't
Have a
like
great
these
rest of your flight.
stutters. It's cool, Cap will all donate. Yeah, I don't have. Nope. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. I've held off on that. Money with wings, exactly. Anon, you're welcome, exactly. Sean, 2 more months. Oh man, your life's gonna get awesome, man. Trust me.
Whiskey Yankee, contact Waco approach.
And I say man because I know Sean.
127.65. Good night.
Sean and I have talked on Discord voice, so I know Sean is a
Pilot Club
dude.
1397.
And,
set about discretion maintain
Sean,
10,000, and you can now contact Waco approach.
Your life's gonna change for the
127.65
awesome,
as well.
for the awesomer.
0,000, 10,000, and then
It's a tough ride, you know that. You know, you've talked to people about it. Having to. Whew, it's a challenge, but man, is it the most awesome thing ever. So, congrats again, man. It's the highest of the highs, the lowest of the lows, and every age is great, and yet, oh gosh, so frustrating. It's great. Anyway, Micah, in my late 30s, Buckle agrees. Micah,
Center, go ahead.
no cash does not come flowing in. No, I know, I'm totally kidding. You have 8,100 subs, and you get $50 a month. There you go.
1381, squawk 2227.
Exactly. Yeah, this is all just for fun. Mike, I think you and I have even talked about this. I mean, this is just for fun. Just, you know, the fact that y'all enjoy this stuff and hang out and chat is kind of why I do this. Because I would do it anyway offline. I would probably talk to myself as much as I talk to chat. Oh, there's some stutters. Oh, I don't like it. Stop stuttering, MSFS. You've already let me down once tonight. All right. I forgot we had ranged far out. I mean, that TOD is... We got a ways to run here. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. My mic has got 8,000 subs. Clocking $50 a month.
Fort Worth Center, second.
I think it's better than nothing. But it's cool, you know, you get, you know, kind of a good community going. You've got people that like your stuff and you're producing content. I don't know.
EPS 711.
I just do it because I like hanging out with you guys. I mean, honestly, flying, I would fly this probably same route, maybe a little bit shorter, and maybe not when I'm feeling kind of ill, but, you know, I do this anyway in VR on VATSIM. The fact that you all get to kind of hang out and hopefully have fun in the chat is awesome. So that's why I do it. Buckle says, this stinks he's not an MSFS because my squadron F-14s could catch him. I'm in Microsoft Flight Simulator.
1116, contact Houston Center, 134.
All right, Buckle. Yeah, exactly. Nick, what's going on? Nick Hansen, welcome to the party. It's a VR Sim Pilot After Dark, apparently. Jazz, what's up? Whoa, first time here. How's the CJ4 in terms of usable avionics controls?
FedEx 557 Heavy, Fort Worth Center.
Jazz, is it Jazz? Juliet, Zulu, X-ray, X-ray. Jazz. Let me tell you, it's amazing. The avionics in this thing, after the upgrade, are... I mean, I don't know if you use the working title mod beforehand. With the just the default CJ4, but it's awesome. I mean, it is. I mean, this is free. It's default CJ4, and there's nothing avionics-wise that you need that you can't use. So Jay, yeah, there you go. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, Jay.
40 miles northwest of Texarkana VOR.
It's amazing. I'm blown away. I was saying earlier in the stream. I mean, this thing. This is being. I'm tongue-tied. Sorry. This is becoming, I think, just one of my favorites, and I've only flown it. I've done one full flight in VR before this, from the DC area to Teterboro, and I was blown away. And I'm blown away again. It's just amazing.
Mike Alpha, Fort Worth Center, good evening.
So yeah, 1,000,000%.
557 cross.
Just amazing.
Cross Sassy at 9,000.
Nick, bro, you got a cool guy gamer tag for MSFS. It's called A13. Too long, man. You guys need like real short gamer tags, like Jay. Anon, so is it off Flight Sim TO? No, it's you basically opt into the MSFS betas, and you get this. So Anon, I don't know if you're part of the beta. Just if I'm on Steam, so just go through Steam and opt into the beta, and yeah, you just it pops up as an update, and you've got it. No separate install needed.
Aircraft calling Fort Worth Center.
If you're not part of the beta, Anon, you'll get it with what's next? SU 11? Whatever the next sim update is, you'll get it. Or maybe they'll do it as a separate update. This is part of the Aircraft and Avionics update, the AAU. Right now it's in beta, and again, I mean, anybody can opt into it. So yeah, just go get it. Big Cat working title said they're going to make these indistinguishable from the real thing, avionics wise. Yeah, oh, there it is. G1000, G3000, Proline 21 that you guys are looking at right now. PM50 and the GTN50. I think you mean the like the 530 and the 430s. Exactly. And those working title guys are amazing. I mean, they are just amazing. Like the working title, I guess it's the even just like the GNS, like the 530, 430s. Holy cow.
Contact Waco approach 127.65.
Jay, do I run a yoke or a stick? I run both. This. Okay, so Jay, if you're curious, like, and you want to actually see
27.65.
the VR cockpit setup, go on the Discord in the what is it, hardware and peripherals section. Scroll way up. I got a picture of it there. But look, oh, listen, you hear that tapping? That's my honeycomb yoke. Over here, and I'm trying not to nudge it. That's a throttle. It's just a TM16000M, turn around backwards. And here, this tapping, that's a TM16000M side stick. Now, I'm not using the side stick because this aircraft has a yoke. But if I was in the Airbus, I would, everything is, you know, the side stick is also plugged in. So I would just, like right now, where the VR controller is, that is positioned right over top of the side stick. So I would just ignore the yoke and use the side stick. So yeah, it's kind of like a dual setup. But I only use the yoke for flying aircraft like this, and I would use the. I don't move the yoke. I can. It's on a Wheel Stand Pro that I customized, so I could fold it down if I wanted to. But I don't. I just leave it up. If I'm airbusing or you know, flying like a Cirrus, something with a side stick. So yeah, but I got both. Good question. Good question. Nick Hansen, bro, you added the 3 so that it would work for Xbox. Oh, I'm not familiar with Xbox gamer tags. So that should give you guys who are trying to guess my age a little bit more of a hint. I do not own a modern Xbox. Anon, okay, cool. Yes, you must have it. You absolutely have to have it. Yeah, get rid of the working title mod. In fact, it apparently will cause issues. So get rid of any WT mods that you have. Any WT aircraft that you might have, and go get, yeah, and then opt into the beta. No, remove the mods first. Opt into the beta, and then, excuse me, you'll get all this. Sorry, guys, my throat's getting dry. I need to get a drink. And you guys can make assumptions if you want. That's orange juice. Excuse me. Ah, there we go.
Pilot Cup 1320, contact
good.
Waco approach 127.65.
Hop a descent in 40 miles. Big Cat. Yeah, always forget those ones.
Southwest 239, contact Houston Center.
Jay, how do I like the honeycomb system? I like the yoke. I don't have the I mean, I have the Alpha. I don't have the Bravo, but apparently the Bravo is amazing. I mean, I don't know. I think other folks in chat probably have the Bravo and can comment on that. I don't have it, but it looks awesome. If I were to buy a throttle quadrant, I would buy that one. But yeah, it's funny. This trusty old TM16000M that I've got turned around backwards and mounted on a cardboard box in VR, it works fine. So, Big Cat, this plane could sell for $50 as payware? Absolutely. Absolutely it could. Guys, I hate to do this.
Romeo, descent pass discretion, maintain 10,000, Waco, altimeter 3009er.
Okay, my discretion, 1010,000, 09er on the altimeter, 1222. Alright. So we're cleared down to 10K. I'm gonna do a little bit of knobology here, folks. When we hit that TOD mark, it's just gonna take us down. This is like flying a 738. Except we need to manage the throttle. Let's get the weather actually at. I gotta get rid of these stutters. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry.
Delta 1381, descent pass discretion, maintain 10,000, Waco, altimeter 3009.
3009er. Okay.
Real quick for Delta 1381.
Descent
30
maintain 10,000, we got time 3009.
09er, we're cleared down to 10,000.
Low 10,000, Delta 1381.
Visual approaches are still 19. Cool. I think we can put in performance numbers, right? The approach. We can. Not quite the TOD, but let's do it now. Temperature is 20. Ooh, it's nice and warm down there in Waco. How are our rich oil executives doing back there? Oh, you guys, there's bourbon bottles everywhere, cigars lit up, a cloud of smoke back there. Come on, guys, settle down. Let's see, 3009er. Excellent. And the winds are 170 at 5. 170 at 5. Very nice. Should be a nice approach. Runway 19er is what we're expecting. Let's go next. I love this. Look, so VREF 104, approach speed 110 knots. Send that over to the PFD, and we're done. I love that. That's so cool. All right. We're visual, so we don't need to do a whole lot, but we can look at the approach at least. Oh, we don't have the
2
approach.
Alpha Kilo, contact Waco approach 127.65.
Sorry, guys. Let me just go ahead and pull up the plates, because we got off in a hurry there from Aspen. We never actually pulled up the plates after the sim crashed. So we're going ILS 1. Well, we'll back it up with ILS 19er. Taxi diagram. Let's pull that up as well. And that is good. Whoops. That is good and in. We don't need the Lens 9 at Aspen anymore, so you can go away. Cool. Pull up the approach plate. Awesome. Looking good. Sorry, I missed a lot of the chat there. Let's see. I can scroll back up. TOD is not for a minute. Let's see. Load it up. Micah, you've got it. You love it. Yeah, man. Oh, the Bravo. Yep. Absolutely. Center of Aviation. Sorry, I missed your chat. What's up, Ashley Ryan? What is going on? Jay says, okay, you guys are you're asking Mike and Big Cat. Captain Shack, what's going on? Yeah, welcome. Welcome. We had a minor issue to start the stream. Microsoft Flight Simulator decided to die. So we had to restart. So we're going a little later. Excuse me. And I'm still sick. I hope you're feeling good, man. I know you were catching something on that last stream. I hope you're feeling better. Jay, without a doubt, high quality. Exactly, man. The honeycomb stuff is like, for the price, you can't beat it. You just can't beat it. You cannot beat it. All right, we are almost at TOD. Let's go ahead and decrease our range.
Where's the cargo ramp off Alpha 3?
15 miles or so, about 13 miles.
UPS 711, runway 14, taxi Lima 1, advised ready for departure.
Let's see. Jay, yeah, man, you should build a flight setup. I mean, physical hardware is, you gotta have it. I mean, in my opinion, even with VR, trying to manipulate the yoke and the throttles and stuff with your manipulator, your controller for, VR controller. Good luck. It's supposed to. Anon says, does it know the ILS frequency and course? It is supposed to within 30 miles. So that's a great question, Anon. Within 30 miles, it is supposed to switch nav1 to the localizer frequency. But you know what? I think we'll go ahead and... I was going to do kind of an experiment, but maybe now is not the time for that. So let's go 109.
Heavy, Fort Worth Center.
It is absolutely supposed to.
Airport, descend via the Seaver 4, arrival DFW.
So here's the experiment. We'll plug nav1 to 109.7. Let's see if nav2 changes. They're both supposed to change. 187 is the FAC. So we'll see.
Center America 2967.
Micah, so not as much to cover as you thought for tomorrow. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I'll definitely tune in. could you pop? Well, if you don't, I will. If you just, I mean, for everybody in this, you know, on this stream, if you put the link over in the Discord, but everybody, you know, watching and listening, you guys should just go head over to Micah's Discord, or well, and definitely go subscribe to Micah's channel and Captain Shack too. You guys probably already all subscribe to Captain Shack's channel, but if you don't, one, what's your problem? Kidding. And two, go do it right now.
2967, about 35 miles to the west of Wing Cavill.
Oh, man. Center of Aviation, you do VATSIM streams as well, mostly with airliners. Cool. Awesome. Well, everybody go check out Center of Aviation's channel as well. You got a lot of streamers on tonight. That's awesome. Guys, I hate to do this. It's going to happen. Use your imagination. I'm saying it's sparkling water. It may or may not be. My throat is killing me. I'm not taking medicine tonight, so. But if I'm going to talk my way down. Alright, TOD. There's our diamond. Sorry, our snowflake. That's the snowflake. Not diamonds. This is a snowflake. We're cleared down to 10.
3000, proceed direct Eldorado.
Okay, after 3000, direct Eldorado.
Captain Shack, you're getting better. You've been drinking tea like crazy. Oh, nice, man. Nice. I hope you don't have what I had, because it lingers. It honestly, it kind of hits hard. Here we go. TOD. Let's go. Watch the throttle. Watch the speed, fool.
Expect the RLS 13 left.
And not having an auto throttle is weird. Here we go. Altitude set 10,000 feet. Yeah, there goes the speed. Let's just, I'm pulling it back maybe.
Southwest 1053, expect the RNAV 13 left, descend to maintain 3,000, or correction 4,000.
Anon, like, subscribe, and comment. Yeah, exactly. You guys like this stuff? And want to see more of it? Yeah, why not? Like, subscribe.
And Southwest 1053.
We don't usually fly biz jets on this channel, so this is kind of cool. If I botch anything, the excuse is two excuses today. One, I don't feel that good still, and two, we don't fly biz jets very much. So, I'm sorry, Jay. You had a stick for several years now, but yeah, I mean, if you're flying airliners with a yoke, get a yoke. I mean, you know, if it's in your budget, get a yoke. You knew it. I know. So that is a fine domestic pilsner, is what that is. But again, no medicine tonight. This is a safe domestic pilsner. Keep the speed up a little bit. Jeez, come on. Captain Shack, building a good community here. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Yeah, you and Micah, yeah, you guys, we're all on the same kind of, I don't know, same wavelength, like same reasons for doing this stuff, same, I think. No, I don't think I know. I mean, it's fun, it's community, it's hanging out. I mean, last time I checked, Shaq, maybe you're like rolling in massive amounts of cash from this. You know, Mike was commenting earlier that he is about to purchase his first yacht over 100 feet based on his YouTube money. So I'm just kidding. But yeah, it is absolutely just for the community and for the fun. And just to spread the good word about how awesome flight simming is. And in my case, how awesome, I kind of want to show you guys how awesome VR is, and that you can fly VR on VATSIM and still sort of manage to chat with people. I botch a lot of those. Any one of those three things can go horribly wrong at any time. But yeah, VR, come on, guys. It's so epic. But yeah, it's all about the community. So, I don't know. Yeah, Micah, what happened? What'd you do? Streamlabs said no. Anon, well, we all... we do have that now, sponsorship for the... Anon, you may want to check U.S. copyright and trademark law before you publish that. Anon created a fantastic livery that involved
The Five Below air carrier.
maker of a domestic Pilsner in the U.S. Let's just say. Anyway, you get free crates. Oh, man. I know, man. I shouldn't have mentioned Captain Shack's success. I was watching your stream the other night, too. Yeah, I saw, what was that in the background? It was a Ming vase, and I think it was a Picasso hanging on the wall. Shaq. Oh, Micah, man, that was funny. Helga, what's going on? Great community. Keeps me coming back to you guys. Are awesome. Well, honestly,
No problem.
and I mean this, it's you and Micah and Anon, and if I could scroll up the chat, I'd list everybody in the chat that keeps me hitting that go live button, and that's about it. Otherwise, I would just do this for the heck of it, in the comfort of my own, actually the discomfort of my own dining room chair that I'm sitting in right now. Oh my gosh, I gotta get a new chair. But yeah, Captain Shag says, you wish somebody must have put the wrong bank account minimum money here. You and me both, brother. You and me both. Christmas is coming. Oof. That's
I was just wondering, when should I contact the firm?
It's actually kind of cool that we get by on the rigs that we kind of,
Alright. Like you spelled the 13.
you know, cobble together and talk to each other about, you know, putting together how to tweak them. You know, instead of going out and buying you know, the most expensive PC possible, we get together in the community and talk about, well, okay, how can we tweak what we've got? I gotta speed up a little bit. How can we tweak what we have that we bought 3 years ago? How can we get more performance out of it instead of, you know, pouring more money into it, right? Whoops. Yeah. Let's see. Anon says, you've never seen it before? We aren't selling beer? No, Anon, we're not. No. I don't know what you're talking about. One domestic Pilsner prior to the arrival and approach is fine, especially after being sick for, oh my gosh, it's been almost a week. I'm tired of it. You know, I felt healthy enough to go to the gym today. Ate a nice healthy smoothie for breakfast, good lunch, very healthy lunch, marginally healthy dinner. Why not? I think the body is coming back, so is that gonna be my first merch now? No. Micah, see, VR will be releasing his beer soon. Oh man. So, Micah, that's funny. I actually, once in my life, I brewed my own beer. I got a home brewing kit. And I'm not going to date myself and tell you when, but it's kind of around the time you guessed that I was born. No, that's not true. It was many years past that. Anyway, I got a home brewing kit, and I followed the instructions to the letter. And I brewed it, and I waited, and I waited, and it was sitting in my basement. And at the specified time, I turned the little plastic nozzle, and out came the homebrewed beer, and oh man, it was the worst tasting stuff I've ever tasted. It was awful. So yeah, that's not going to be my business idea to cover the expensive VR streaming. No chance. Yeah, Shaq, man. Captain Shaq said his hamster wheel of a computer's hanging on by a by thread. Nah, yeah. Hey, your streams, the last stream was really smooth, that Australian one. So whatever you did, man, do more of it, because that last one, now I caught the last half of it. I know you said you had some issues at the beginning, but that last half of the stream, man, that was smooth as butter. And those replays, you guys have to go check out Captain Shaq's last stream. The replays from the cruise ship in, was it Brisbane? That was awesome. Like from the deck of the cruise ship, watching the landing. I almost logged off. I thought you were done, and then I'm like, no, he's doing replays. So I downloaded the replay tool, but I haven't had a chance to play with it yet. So one day soon we'll try. We will try VR replays. The problem is I got to pull in the tool into FS Desktop, which means I lose the chat, but that's all right. JW, that is definitely a Cadillac and airplanes. Another one is the Gulfstream. Oh, the G6. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take a G6. Thank you. Once all that YouTube money starts rolling in. Mikey, you can't complain. You've got a nice rig, but you've been building it for years. It's not like you went out and spent like $3K on it right away. Yeah, exactly. Jay, you should ask, how's the control interaction with VR plus the yoke? It's awesome. It's natural. So left hand is always on either the yoke or the stick. Or whoops. And I just whacked into my stick. Left hand is, I gotta make sure we're still on autopilot. Always yoke or stick side, and then manipulator in the right hand. I don't use the left manipulator when I want to use the throttle quadrant. I put this down on my lap, and right hand's free. So that's it. Micah, you know a guy who makes beer. Supposedly it's good. You don't drink, so you wouldn't know. Yeah, I know some people who make beer also. Some are really good at it, and some you go over to their house and you're like, oh yeah, this is really good, and it's just terrible. So anyway, all right.
02 Romeo, contact Waco approach 127.65.
Approach now 2765. Citation 02 Romeo. Good night. All right. We are at 3009er. Sorry, guys. Waco approach. Good evening. Citation 1202 Romeo is passing out of 16,000 feet for 10. We've got information. Delta.
1202 Romeo. Waco approach. Expect the RNAV runway 19er from Igor.
Any chance we can get the ILS, or are you guys using the RNAV?
No, we're just using whatever's on request. You can expect the ILS 19er.
Appreciate that. ILS 19er then for 1202 Romeo. Just because we have it programmed and they're accommodating. We would have flown the RNAV if we had to.
Let's like Igor, because I don't have to vector quite as much.
You know what? If it makes your life easier, I can pull up the RNAV 19er.
Alright, cool. When able, proceed direct to Igor. Cross Igor at or above 3,000. Cleared RNAV, runway 19er approach.
Okay, for 1202 Romeo, we'll proceed direct Igor, cross Igor at or above 3,000. Cleared ILS, cleared RNAV 19er approach for 1202 Romeo. All right. We got some programming to do, folks. We have some programming to do. So, I made this a lot more difficult on myself. RNAV 19. Igor. Execute. Oops, legs. Eagle. Correct. Execute. 3,000 feet. All right. Sorry about that in chat. Hard to pay attention when you are making when one is making one's life much harder on oneself. See what a nice guy I am, by the way. If anybody here says that VR Sim Pilot is not a good VATSIM citizen, well, sorry, let's see what we got here. Shaq, some parts of the world MSFS are amazing. I agree. Got to get the replay tool, Micah. I have it. I haven't installed it yet. We need to slow the heck down. Shaq, be right back. Gotta go run one peg. Start the timer. All right, 1 minute. Start the time. Well, although that's in the past because I was programming the FMS. We need to slow down to 250 knots. Last time I checked, under 10,000 feet. Man, I love this airplane. Have I said that yet? Sorry we haven't looked outside a lot. It's either head, you know, in the panel or head in the chat. I like this. We're a little bit below the profile, which is fine. Big Cat, just go out of VR for replay. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Although that's kind of a pain. But hey, we'll figure it out. You guys have, you all have asked. I shall deliver. Just give me a minute. Give me a little bit to test it. JW, oh yes, you guys are so good at this. You have a question, is the Icon A5 one of the planes included? I think so, depending on which version of MSFS you have. They're fast. Sorry, alright, I gotta pay attention here, guys.
Delta 1381.
Speed brakes. If I had one of those little windows that said, gotta mute the chat, I would probably have it up right now. Sorry. This is how I get into trouble, by the way, by not paying attention to flying the plane. And instead... Aren't we not in... So we're just in vertical pitch, and the path is way above us. Why don't we go... Why don't we level off for a minute here? We can level off. Alright, so...
Hey Waco, Delta 1381, when can I start my descent to 10,000?
Okay, VAlt path. That's looking good now. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Had a friend who was a corporate jet pilot here in Indianapolis, got to fly right seat. You got to right seat in a citation too. That's awesome, man.
I wanted to make sure I had enough time.
That's awesome. Anon, that was easy. Do we have anti-ice? No, we don't. Do we need it? We're good. We're good. We're good. We're in Texas. We're good. Alright, 3000 set. Here comes VNAV path again. We should be going down. We are. Alright. Woo! We got that. Alright. Let's look at this plate. Igor. And then... So Igor is at... That's just 3. For quite a while, actually. We're going to take it nice and slow. Anon, that was kind of easy. It wasn't easy, actually. I think it was due to the amazing skill of the pilot. Either that or really just dumb luck, which I think is more like it.
Waco approach, good evening, Delta 609 with you, descending.
JW, you got the 40th anniversary. Yeah, do you have the ultimate or the basic? There's a couple of different versions of it. Taxi lights on, that's all good.
December 88,000, expect visual runway 19 approach, Delta 309.
He's getting the visual now, okay. Let's put tower in the standby, right? Oops. What was that? 3009. Tower can go on the standby. $230 knots. 240 knots rather. I like it. I think we're doing okay. Speed brake stowed, yes. Big Cat, nothing better than relishing a good butter landing on a replay. Look, I'm sorry, I haven't looked outside enough, y'all. Look at this. Oh my gosh. This is why MSFS is so epic. Especially in VR. I mean, oh my gosh. It's amazing. I know the chat window is a little immersion breaking, but that's kind of the trade-off that I have. Like, just, you know, keeping touch with you guys. You all. Okay, so we're about to hit Igor, and we'll make the turn to Uzoku. A little fast, right? At 6,000 feet, I think we want to slow it down a little bit. We still have a little ways to go to the FAF. To be honest, I love that. I love it when you get like an approach change kind of last minute and it makes you sweat a little bit. I mean, it would be too on rails if you didn't get that. Look at look at this.
Maintain 8,000.
Look at Texas.
Gonna maintain 8,000.
Beautiful. Yeah, really slow it down. Why don't we go idle? Let's go idle. I mean, we're still good here.
Waco
but-
Regional Pilot Club 9285 on approach.
JW, you'll have to check. Yeah, check your version. There's a grid somewhere where you can find out what which aircraft are included with what. I don't know what it is, to be honest. I have the I have the cheap version, so I probably don't have the icon. All right, 3,000 set. So after 3,000, what do we want to set? We actually want to kind of set all the way down, right? To LPV, no, LNAV minimums of 900. So this will maintain the, this will respect the, what do you call it? The restrictions. So we can set this all the way down to 900 feet. Missed approach altitude, not that we're going to need it on this approach, is climb 4,000 feet direct to Yayak. And then 171 to Bosel and hold. Continue climbing the hold 4,000 feet. So 4,000 feet is missed approach altitude. This is the RNAV 19er into Waco. Notes we didn't read, but that's fine. Approach briefing complete. Any questions? There are no questions. Excellent. Cool. Still fast. Let's pop some speed brakes out. Here's where things get fun. I'm gonna keep going down? No, not yet, not yet, not yet. I'm gonna stow the speed brakes. Jeez, what am I doing? I think about 200 knots is good. I think the, I should know this, flap extension speed is what for, I'm not looking at that right now, actually, to be honest with you. Performance, we've already done the approach. We've already got that in. Check flight plan altitude. It's fine. So 110 knots is the... 110 knots is going to be our approach speed. So I think at Cirrus we'll start to really start to slow it. We should start to slow it down now. Sorry guys. Oh, what's all this? Flying right seat, so nice. Oh, you flew in a TBM 850. Jeez, man, lucky. Good for you. JW said he flew from Battle Creek to Indy Metro. Oh man, that's awesome. Sorry about the stuttering. All right, I think at this point we can, yeah, we're under flap. I'm not sure I want to go flaps yet. Let's, on the turn, we're gonna obviously we're gonna lose the vertical component of lift, so we want to increase thrust a little bit. Last time I checked, that's still a thing even in a turbojet. 900 feet dialed in. V alt means VNAV and then alt. We have an out, not restriction, but we've set our altitude.
Romeo, runway 19er, clear to land.
Clear to land 19er, citation 1202 Romeo. Thanks. All right.
Falcon 9285, runway 19er cleared. Or are you touching those?
There's 19er. It's almost like we drew it up this way, y'all. All right, let's slow it down.
Falcon 9285, turn base, runway 19er,
You know what?
clear to land.
Gear down. Listen to those gear sounds. I don't know if y'all can hear that. That's really nice.
Citation 02 Romeo, reduce the final approach speed. Cessna turning a 2-mile base for runway 19er.
Okay, we're slowing it down here for 1202 Romeo.
Actually, Pilot Club 9285, if you haven't started your... Pilot Club 9285, fly through final.
You got speed brakes. Sorry guys in chat. Sorry y'all. Catch up with y'all in a second.
I'll call your turn back inbound.
Alright. There's second natch of flops. Oh, this is nice. I think we'll just let VNAV.
Fly through the final.
We'll let VNAV path kind of. Whoa, there's a massive drop of speed.
It's not a go around, just fly through the final. I'll let you know when
What
I can turn you
happened
back
there?
inbound. You're gonna get run over by a citation.
And 1202 Romeo, I'm trying to slow it down to about 110 here.
So Romeo traffic's no longer a factor. There are 3,000 flying through final.
Alright, thanks for 1202 Romeo. We'll buy that guy some popcorn. or something. I don't know. At the FBO. FBO always has good popcorn. Anon, I think it was a 172. Watch that speed. Watch that speed. Come on, then. Yeah, we're still a little slow. Speed brake stowed, right? Yeah. Look at that angle of attack. I love the AOA indicator, by the way.
9285, make a right turn, enter right downwind, runway 19er.
110 knots. This looks good. Gears down 3, green, flaps are full. We're clear to land. Landing lights are on. All you oil execs back there, hopefully you're seated and all your bourbon bottles and cigars are out. Bourbon bottles put away, cigars are out, right guys? All right. Now we're fast. Autopilot off. Yaw damper off. Let's hand flat.
Okay, Romeo Foxtrot, hold short 19er. Actually,
let's see if we can make a mess out of this.
hey, Romeo Foxtrot, wind 1705, fly runway heading, runway 19er, clear for takeoff.
It feels like we're just dragging it in, but this
No
is
delay traffic on a 3-mile final.
this is pretty good. Although we're
Delta 3309, descend and maintain.
why does MSFS
turn
like
right
weather
heading, 30.
always just completely screw with you?
361 down to 4000, Delta 3309.
There we go. You were low. Power for altitude, right? There's somebody on the... Look at the bouncing around this aircraft is doing. I mean, come on. There we go. I don't think we ever got one dot out. Maybe half dot. That's not bad. Alright. Maybe we can avoid the stutters on final. Sorry about Chad, everybody. I just... It's
hey,
so hard.
Waco, Delta 1381, just so I can show you didn't forget about me. I'm still at 8,000.
Delta 1381, descend and maintain 3000.
Descend and maintain 3,000, Delta 1381.
Just visual with the runway. Trying to keep it in the same spot in the windscreen, but the wind is just kicking us all over the place. Trying to trim a little bit. 110 knots. We got to slow it down to 104.
At the runway inside for Delta 1381.
There we go.
Delta 1381.
Calm down a little
visual
bit.
approach runway 19.
Cleared visual approach for runway 19.
We do have the landing rate calculator, so don't let me forget.
Clear to land. Start your turn.
Can use that. Whoa. Now we're dragging it in. Really going for that butter. Unfortunately, I'm not trying to do that. It's just the winds. There we go. Looking at the end of the runway, just holding it off. Power to idle. Just a little bit of flare. A little bit of flare. A little bit of flare. All right. I think we're down. Speed brakes. Oh, I'm trying to stay on center line. Ah. Oh. Yeah, well. I think we can take this one. Cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, and all you oil execs in the back who have filled the cabin with cigar smoke and bourbon, welcome to Waco, Texas. Do they have oil? I don't even know if Waco is like an oil part of Texas. I'm sorry. Anybody who may be from Waco that I'm offending, I apologize. Where is the GA ramp? I assume this is just a GA airport. I don't know. We'll just taxi to wherever. Waco approach. Citation 1202 Romeo just cleared 19er. We're on Alpha 3.
6 Romeo Foxtrot, change to my frequency 127.65, climb and maintain 12,000, proceed or exit. So. Hey Romeo Foxtrot, change to my frequency 127.65, proceed or exit. So climb and maintain 12,000.
Absolutely. And I saw your comment that we look low. I think we were a little bit low.
Delta 3309, turn left heading 220, descend and maintain 3000.
You come in at like 185 till 5 out, slows so fast. Yeah, it really does slow down fast. It's draggy. Those flaps out and the gear out. Approach, this is Citation 1202 Romeo, just cleared 19er. We're on Alpha 3 for the ramp.
Search Romeo. Search Romeo Alpha to parking.
Okay, Alpha parking, 1202 Romeo. Thanks for the event tonight. Good night.
Brilliant.
Cool. Let's see. Whoa, that's a little bit much thrust.
Delta
Yeah,
3309,
that turned out okay. I think we were a little bit
Will
low.
be 11 o'clock and 15 miles.
It was visual, so it was okay. I mean, obviously there was no terrain. I was a little bit lower than I would have liked to be on an approach, but I think we got it back on. I was kind of following the diamonds a little bit, maybe a little bit too much. But yeah, we got it back. And in the end, I think that worked out okay. We don't want to go to a gate. Ooh, where are we going? Where's GA? See that massive hangar? What is this? What's in our way here? I don't know what that is. VR butter. You know, it's just, Micah says MSFS can be a little sensitive when it comes to wind and turbulence. I agree. Yeah, I think. Hey! You're gonna pay for this. Well, that's an insurance claim.
1381, runway 19er, clear to land.
Anon says VR butter. We'll see. We got the landing rate calculator as long as it didn't decide to turn itself off. Micah, not bad. Yeah, I agree. Not bad. I'm okay with it. I'm not thrilled with it, but I'm not terribly disappointed with it either. Going really fast. Taxiing it like... Big Cat, beautifully done. Yes. Well, you, sir, win a free copy of the fly-by-wire A320 for that comment. Jay absolutely buttered that one. We'll see. We're going to presume that this massive edifice here is the most exclusive FBO in Waco, and we're going to go ahead and just park it right here. The limo should be pulling up for you gentlemen and ladies in the back. We'll set the parking brake, and then I'm going to leave the engines running, actually, because I think that screws up. If I turn the engines off, it puts MSFS into some weird state that I'm pretty sure screws up the landing rate calculator. It like resets the tablet. So, yep, flaps up. Yep, flaps are up. Exactly. Time to party. Woohoo! A Big Cat, I know. Replay worthy, exactly. I wish I had one. Let me do one thing. How do I... There we go. Gotta scramble that. Yes, I downloaded the replay tool. I will play with it over the next few days, and we'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll get that going. Trust me. Jay, you know, right? Yeah, thanks, man. Anon, facepalm. What? Oh, for the facepalm at the forklift. Yeah, exactly. Replay. Yeah, I don't. Well, I gotta play with it, man. I don't want to use something for the first time for you all to see, and I totally botch it. I botch enough after, you know, practicing with something. So Big Cat the Meatard did say variable wins. Yeah. You know what? I'm not making any excuses. I think that was just fine. Anon, it's your major pet peeve. Yeah, with the winds and the weather, it's messed up. They need a gateway like X-Plane does for airports. No doubt. I mean, come on. These are awful. X-Plane 12's default airports are amazingly good. In fact, I don't know if you need payware for X-Plane 12. Like, why can't Austin just get with the Sobo? Or vice versa. I don't know. Yeah, let the users do the work. Let the users do the work. Like Working Title did all the work on this amazing aircraft. By the way, I mean, everybody, this aircraft performed perfectly. Like, I mean, there was nothing wrong with the FMS, VNAV, any of these modes that we used. I don't think we used vertical speed, but we used a lot of these modes. I mean, we had a late... Now, he would have given us the ILS 19, but, you know, he gave us RNAV, and we took the RNAV. We had a late approach switch. I mean, that... I'm not sure if that works better and more smooth, or smoother rather, in an airliner. I mean, that was seamless. We put in the RNAV 19, everything updated. We went direct to one of the IAFs. We were in VNAV mode. We controlled the altitude with this. We were still in VNAV path. I mean, everything worked. So yeah, let the users do the work, man. Anon, I missed all of the Cessna bands. Yeah, you guys talking about 172s? Anon, 1,000 subs. I'll do a 172 stream. How's that? Micah, yeah, exactly. Gateway airports are user built. Yeah, but that's the point, right? Like, let the users build, get a gateway up for MSFS. Well, I guess like Flight Sim TO. Flight Sim TO is sort of, but it's a lot of work to get those airports into flight from Flight Sim TO, and honestly, a lot of them aren't that good. Default stuff manually placed. Exactly, it's default assets. That's why X-Plane has more accurate airport layouts. Mike, I couldn't agree more, man. I think that's one of the benefits of X-Plane 12 is the default airports. Anyway, Big Cat, I'm with you. I kind of made a little bit of a vow that, you know, when we go into bigger airports, I'm just buying the freeware stuff for MSFS. It is so much better. All right, let's see what we got. Landing rate. You guys ready? Drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. Hopefully it worked. We'll take it. 216. It gave me a winky smile. There it is. Drum roll, please. There must be a little bit of a lag. 216 feet per minute. Yeah, 1G. Yeah, that's all right. I'll take it. Whatever. Second time landing it, I'll take it. Anyway, all right. Well, let's put this somewhere else. I think it's at 116. Look, 190-ish or yeah, Big Cat. I'm kind of with you. It felt good. I don't know. If only we had some sort of replay tool, says VR Sim Pilot as he strokes his chin. And I agree, man. I think it's a butter. Look, the little guy says, great. Just ignore that. He says, great landing. Look at that little smiley face. All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. Micah, see you, man. Hey, everybody, before Micah goes, or Micah, if you're gone, yeah, check out Micah's episode 2 of his cast. And Micah, if you don't forget, if you don't mind, if you could put a link up on the content creator, whatever that portion is of the Discord, and everybody go join Micah's channel, please. Jay, have a good night. Good day to Micah, and Jay, have a good day to you as well. Anon, great flight. Thank you, sir. This was a lot of fun. Everybody who joined, watching in chat or otherwise, thanks. This was a lot of fun. We'll fly this one again. I'm going to practice a little more with it, but in VR with these avionics, it is obviously on VATSIM. I mean, it's ready to go. It's ready for prime time with VATSIM. I would have no issues taking this back on VATSIM on any busy event. I feel confident. This is, I mean, 100% up to the task. So, CJ4 looked like a competent aircraft for VATSIM. Yeah, absolutely. I 1000% agree. And oh, by the way, it's a lot of fun to fly. So cool. All right. Well, I think that's it for me. I'm not going to do the full shutdown. I mean, the full shutdown is, you know what? Let's do the shutdown. So actually, you don't need to turn the avionics off. All you need to do is this. So we'll do a shutdown. There it goes. Engine spooling back. I mean, that is just FADEC glory right there. Avionics off. Oh, and there's Microsoft for some reason doing its thing. It's so silly the way it does that. And let's turn that off. That can come off. Batteries off. Everybody get off my plane. I don't have a cabin view. Maybe we can do a cabin view. Can we get back there? No, I don't think I can get back there. I can't. No, I can't get back there. Sorry. I mean, I can turn my head around. Here, you want a cabin view? There, that's it. Hold on a second before we go. Hang on. Let's see. Can we actually get back there? I don't know. No. Oh, that's the wrong button. No, it won't let me back. Sorry, man. No cabin view. Yeah, it's like there's an invisible wall here. It's kind of a bummer. Anyway, I'm going to log off of the stream and pop over into Discord. Now, the doors don't work. I know that. I know they don't work. Big Cat going to have to change the initial... yeah, like the VR config or whatever that is for MSFS. I think that's right. But yeah, no, I haven't had time to play with that. I think it's like the PMDG. There's like an invisible wall there that you can't get through unless you manipulate the like the VR view file, whatever that is. All right, guys. I'll be over in Discord in about 10 minutes if y'all want to hang out. Otherwise, have a great night, great day, whatever it is for you right now, and we'll see you on the next one, okay? Thanks for hanging out, and bye-bye.